Hiya everyone, today I'm going to be doing a bridal look for you. Now I've done one eye already to speed it up a little, and I've gone with a colour combo that pretty much suits all of you, whatever skin tone, whatever eye colour and hair colour and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy. So first of all, I'm going to start off by putting a little bit of this on. This one here is a Bouquet by MAC, and it's like a pink, a light pink colour, but it's got a little bit of gold in it. And I'm just going to start by popping this all over. I've got no primer on because the last primer I put on, I've already done one eye, but it had kind of gone a bit metallic, so I want it not to be so shiny. And so I'm just putting it straight on as it is, and it keeps that shimmer down a bit, because after all it's a bridal look, you don't want to look too shimmery for your photos. I hope you're all keeping well. I know I haven't been on here for 2 weeks. 2 weeks was my last video. Far too long. I've got lots going on at the moment, but I wanted to come in here today and do some looks for you, and also catch up with you all and see how you are keeping. So leave us comments and stuff and let us know. Next up, I'm taking this by MAC. It's Nocturnal Plum. It looks quite lilac-y violet in there, but it's really dark. And you don't want too much on the end of your brush, but I'm using the pencil brush. And all I'm going to do is start on the outer V. Just draw a little line across, like that. I have to zoom it in for this maybe. And then we're going to lift that up just above our natural line, or natural crease. You can actually go along your crease if you want, but I think my crease is a little bit too, it needs help right now, so I'm going to just put a little bit of extra oomph in there, just to kind of get it going, if you know what I mean. So this is called an outer V, and this pencil brush works great for keeping the lines symmetrical. And then you take your blending. I'm using a tapered blending because it's got a finer tip and it's more it's not as controlled as the blending, but it gives a softer blending approach to the blending brush. Hope that makes sense. It's my jumbled up brain talking again. So it's very soft in compared to the blending brush, which is kind of get in there and really blend. So I just want a soft amount of blending. As you can hear, there's work going on. It's a Sunday. Boyfriend's in the garage creating the office, and I think Jordan's helping him up and down the stairs with boxes and stuff. Every now and again I can hear one of the dogs sniffing at the bedroom door, but I won't let them in here because my carpet is so light. I have to put a towel down when I'm doing my makeup look, because I guaranteed I'll spill a tub or something. Anywho, next up I'm using the angled liner. I'm going in with a bit of this Nocturnal Plum. I'm just using out the cap, and I'm going to fine gently just bring that along the upper lash line. And then when I get just over halfway, I'm going to bring it up a little to meet on the outer corner with that purple colour. You see? And then underneath with the brush, the pencil brush, leaving the Nocturnal Plum on, I'm going to just push that down under here. There's a little bit left on it, and that's all you need really. You don't want too much purple down underneath, or it'll just drag the eye look down. I'm only coming about 3/4 of the way in. I like to keep the inner corner free, so then it's not looking too like a closed eyes. You can also put a little bit of white pencil just along the inside here, just to kind of look, just lightens it up. That's optional if you want. I like a bit in there. If it goes on. There you are. Now I'm going to do my brows. I'm using this one here. It's Mr. Eyebrow. It's very expensive, but I'm using it as a wax because I've run out of the wax in there. So a little bit of this. To be honest, you could even use Vaseline. This is just hardened Vaseline in a tube type pencil. So in with the angled liner now. I'm going to clean it off. I just use a wet wipe as I'm going. And then into the brow powder. I'm using the dark one. I'm going to just fill these brows in. Noticed at the inner corner, like right in the inner corner, starting to get sparser here. It's becoming more sparse. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't think my eyebrows like me at the moment. I plucked them, and then about 2 days later, I just looked like I hadn't been plucked for a year. I thought, where's that come from? Horrible. Like the fly. So, I won't be... and I lost my tweezers as well. I couldn't pluck my eyebrows, which irritated us. I know it sounds silly, but if you've lost your tweezers, or they're blunt and they don't work, it's the worst thing. It's the worst thing to go wrong in your makeup bag is your tweezers to sort your brows out. So that's the brows. See? They're done. Now for the mascara. I'm using this one here. It's by Loreal. It's the Voluminous. You know, I'm really just so terrible with words. I know a load of you back there be laughing their heads off at us, but I just can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with this. This one anyway is a black brown, very browny, and I'm using it so it doesn't take away from the effect of the eyes. And I want to get right in there at the root, tip my head back, and just gently kind of tease the colour through. And it just pops them open. And as you can see, it's not too much where it takes away off the look. Tiny little bit underneath. I don't want a lot. And it's been a really dull day today, so it's just horrible, absolutely horrible. But I've noticed the light's coming in at the front, but it's coming in weird ways, so I'm gonna have to wait until it goes a certain colour before I can do my video, otherwise you'll just not see what I've done. But anyway, onto the blush. I found this in my box and I didn't even know I had it. It's by Nichola Roberts out of Girls Aloud, and it's Dainty Doll. It's a lovely light pink, so I've used that, and I'm going to just take the large powder brush, see, tap off it extra, you don't want too much. I'm just going to pop this on. It's a non-offensive light pink, which will go lovely for the wedding photos. It's not too shimmery, it's got a little bit of shimmer in, but I think just enough to give you that pretty pink highlight. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to look too dry, you want to have a little bit of glow. So I think that's a perfect, and it's got quite good pigment too, so I like that. Now what did I do? I didn't do anything else. Onto the lips. I've got this, look. This one here is by Rimmel, it's 006 Pink Blush. Gotta warm it up. And then on top of that, I'm going to put a little bit of this by MAC, Fashion Fanatic. And there you have it. I hope you enjoy. So we back out. And then I've got this stupid shawl on. It's not stupid, it just keeps falling off. And I'm going to take my clip out and let my hair down. And hopefully it stayed in place a bit. I did have something back here, but I don't know. Where's it gone? Get that out. Ow! Oh yeah, and another clip. There we go. Just toss your hair, whichever way you like. There we are. It's my bridal look. I really hope you enjoyed. Something new for us for a bit, and I'm going to do something else coming up next. I'm actually going to go and get the rest of the makeup that I want for my next look, and I hope you enjoyed that too. Stay tuned because I've got lots more, I promise you. What else? I'm sure there was something else. Oh yes, I got some NARS eyeliners from the press lady. I get press things through my email and I asked for some eyeliners to show you. So I got those sent and I'm going to show you them. They're quite nice. And I think that's it. Right, I shall see you in a bit. Zoom zoom.